Carlos Rogers. He'll be the starting quarterback tonight because their main starter, Vernon Sharp, is inactive. And the return, well, they had him tackle the end zone. He'll get it out to the 5-yard line there. Not a bad return for the Maceo Ewing Jr. So that's where the Lunkers will... Guys in this Lunker squad, too, stands just 5'6". Likes to go by the nicknames Mac Truck or Little Speedy. Here's a... Chris Rowan is picked off! First interception of the game there, and the return by the Woo is going to be back to about the 14-yard line. Intercepted by Marcel Brooks. Had 5 of them, I believe, last week. 4 on the ground. Mac does get the football. He'll rush it to the near sideline here and be tackled after a short gain. Be a gain of about 3 yards up to the second down and 6 for the Woo as Rogers, again at quarterback, takes the snap. He'll take it right up the middle and be brought down. That's a tough hit there. He gets forward progress to the 9. So that's a 2-yard gain on that run there by Rogers. It'll bring up third down. It's open to everybody but the receiver or the center to throw. It's a great run up the middle there for Rogers, and he's got the first down. He needed. Now it's going to be a pass faked, flushed out of the pocket. Rogers, very elusive, runs back, battles the 16-yard line. He'll just throw that one out of bounds. Somebody in the crowd gets us where the Woo is trying to take advantage of the first turnover of the game. Rogers at quarterback, stands in the shotgun, back to pass, looks to throw, looking, still looking, flushed out of the pocket, has a receiver open over the middle, that ball's caught with a touchdown. Rogers in the gun, man in motion, far side. That's Henderson. Looks to the end zone. That pass is caught, and it's good. Mack with a reception. Correction, it's RJ. Nothing lead here is touchdown drive is covering 15 yards. They're on the board. Here's the throw off now. It is taken by the Lunkers. Big hole there, and a nice return up to midfield to the 25-yard line. So at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 right here for Ozark. The quarterback for the Lunkers, Josh White, back to pass, already has 1 turnover. This handoff is going to go to Brandon Mackey, getting at a huge game last week. He leads the league with 10 touchdowns after.
And the fact that they want to run the ball.
Back to pass once again. White looks downfield, got a receiver touchdown. That ball is caught in the zone. Goes for the touchdown. First down. Back to pass now on a 1-point conversion try. In trouble, and down goes Josh White. He's brought down, and the 2-point conversion is good. The Lunkers following their 23-yard touchdown pass and failed conversion pass. That is going to fall short. There should be a penalty flag. There it is. It's late. Lunker, who's going to get a return for touchdown? The pass was an illegal pass. That should nullify the penalty. Mack, man starts in motion. They'll fake it to Mack and then throw it to Mack on the far side. The 2-point conversion is no good. So the pass fails. It's a Friday night when they host the Eau Claire Axemen here at the Hippodrome in the 7 o'clock game. Here's the throw off. Taken back at the 5-yard line. Short return, getting out of pressure right there on the return. Fumble the football, and it's going to be recovered there. Shotgun formation with one guy flanked to his right. Receiver crowding the line here on the near side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Not a lot of running room right there for Brandon Mackey. It'll be a short gain to about the 19-yard line. So a 4-yard run here on the opening play. Second possession of the evening for the Lunkers. Back to pass. They're going deep. They'll throw it over the far side, actually. They faked the deep throw. On the completion, it is Devontae. Snap. Woo showing blitz. The handoff goes to Mackey. Rushes to the outside. He's got the first down. Tripped up right in midfield. And forward progress carries him into Woo territory. Okay. And back to pass. White has to throw that one out of the pocket.
Should be intentional grounding.
And it's going to be
a little bit incomplete, but intentional grounding on Josh White.
Yep. But the flight.
Interesting.
So it's 3rd and a bunch right now for the Lunkers. Back at the 12-yard line.
Gotta go deep here.
White. He's going to throw it over the middle. That ball is caught. They get back to the initial line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. This is a huge test right here for that Woo defense. Boy, blitz is on.
Someone jumped.
And, yep, there's going to be flags all over the place there. That was a delayed snap that kind of threw off the timing for the Over the middle. Picked off again. Intercepted. That defense. Score, and then the Lunkers came right back. Now, a quick throw from Rogers to the far side. The receiver is going to be
ball came out. There. Ball's out.
The ball is out. Yep. And they didn't call him down. He was swarmed under over there at the far side. A chance for the Lunkers to take their lead, trailing 13-6. Back to pass, Josh White. Takes a snap, low snap, picked back up. And a throw. Going to be flushed out of the pocket. This is Matt Rush. Matt Rush getting his first snap. He's going to be behind now for the Lunkers. Man starts the motion over the near side. Rush again back to pass. Throws over the middle. That ball is caught. Catch there by Christian. 3.5 minutes to go. Man in motion. Back to pass. Rush picks it up off the turf. He'll just take it straight up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 11. All the way down to the 10. First third down conversion of the night here for the Lunkers. First and goal to go from the 10-yard line. The handoff. The pitch back, actually, is going to go to Brandon Mackey. He's got a short gain of 5. Man start. Key. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Blitz on. And the ball caught in the end zone. Kendrick Payne for the touchdown. Send Twins on the far side. Man in motion to the near side now. Back to pass. Rush. Looks to the end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Will throw toward the back, and it's incomplete. 1-point conversion pass fails. The Ozarks will come from the end zone. The throw-off will. Levikius Daniel will throw it off. That ball is going to bounce at about the 8-yard line. It'll be picked up here on the near side. And it's no return on the play there by Marcel Brooks. And it's Rogers standing right in the middle of that middle W and Woo in the end zone. Quick throw out to the near side. On the receiving end is Justin Brown. And Brown will get forward progress to the 10. Stabber on the 5. Man in motion for the near side. The handoff comes to the Jeff Mack down the middle. Cuts to the near side. He's got the first down. And forward progress all the way out to the 23-yard line.
That was a nasty.
They lead at 13-12. They'll switch ends of the field, so now the Woo operating right to left. Here's the run up the middle. Rogers, a big hole. Breaks a tackle and is pushed out of bounds and around the 15-yard line. That's a gain of a... Expected to go the entire game tonight at quarterback. And double man in motion. Rogers gave it himself. Bounce to the outside. And it's going to get the first down inside the 5 of the 4-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain. And going to... Handoff now. Rogers flushed out of the pocket. Fakes once. Throws. Caught. Back in the end zone for the touchdown. Here by 8 if they can get the 2-point conversion pass. It's going to be a run instead. Rogers up the middle. He tried to pass or pitch it back, but Mack was open briefly, but go here in this second quarter. And the throw off in the end zone. Rogers. It'll bounce to the 5 into the end zone for a touchback and will not be returned by the Lunkers. Their quarterbacks. Here's the handoff. Nice run up the middle. And truck Brandon Mackey picking up the first down yardage all the way out to the 20-yard line. Nice 15-yard gain there on for Rush. Remains at quarterback. Mackey is flanked to his left. Mackey will get the football in the handoff. Take it right in the middle. Cut to the outside. And breaks a couple tackles, fights for the first down. It's going to be gang tackled at around the 18-yard line. Nice first here in this second quarter. Woo showing blitz. They're going to give it to Mackey once again. He'll be tripped up and knocked back for a loss on the play of 1. And it's going to be second down. Looks like a little bit of confusion defensively for the Woo. Back to passes, Rush. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get the football. He'll go. Incomplete. Had a receiver wide open there in Kendrick Payne, but Payne back to pass again as Rush. Blitz is on and down he goes at the 20-yard line. It's a loss of 12 on the play that brings up fourth down. Called a loss of 11. The Woo so far. I think you'd like to have that first game back. Here's a long bomb down the field. Oh, had the receiver open, but just overthrew the intended target down there. Quarter facing a 2nd and 10. Man in motion to the far side. Back to pass once again. It's Rogers, throws it over the middle. Ooh, missed the target, and it was almost intercepted. In terms of yardage for the Woo, can they do it here? Third down, Rogers throws. The ball is incomplete. Boy, he had JoJo Albright. But anyway, coming out of the media timeout, 8:33 remaining here in the first half. Downfield, incomplete. Matt Rush in a quarterback. He took over midway through the first quarter. He'll be back to pass. Fakes it once. Now he's going to run it up the middle. Pop! It hit 15-yard line. Brought down after a 1-yard gain. Good defensive play.
Back, which something to watch for Ozarks.
Between these two teams, the last 5 plays have netted no yards between the two. They're going to throw this one over the middle. That ball is caught. That's going to be enough for the first down in Iowa Woo territory. Coming up with a grab down there.
13-yard gain.
Second, third down conversion of the night here for the Lunkers. It is they're now 2 of 4 on third down tries. Here's a swing pass out to the near side. It is caught there by Brandon Mackey. Gets back to the middle of the field. Will pick up about 4 yards with 6:33 to go here in the second quarter. Handoff again comes to Mackey, near side run. And he'll be brought down there on the play. Short game. So Rush in the gun, Mackey to his right, back to pass, blitz is on, and down goes Rush again. The rush on Rush was on.
They force bad throws, they get sacks.
4th and 9. Lunkers will go for it right here. They'll throw. The ball is caught on the near side. This is the 7th first down of the night for the Lunkers, and their first 4th down conversion. Here's a handoff to Mackey. Blitz was on. He's brought down. Loss on the play. From the 10, back to the 3. Rush in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. Flushed out of the pocket. Still looking. He'll run it. Up the middle.
Ooh.
And he'll be brought down. Lost the football.
And I think it's a run all the way for the Lunkers.
Here's Rush. Handoff goes to Mackey. Mackey, virtually untouched, will take it into the end zone to score. They go for 2 on the conversion. Back to pass Rush. Blitz it on again. He'll throw this one. That'll be short. Underthrown. And again, that Iowa Woo defense makes come from our left. As Lakevius Daniel throws it deep. It bounced inside. And this is a big return for Iowa. Another flag is down. It's going to be an apparent touchdown, but there are 2 flags in the play. One for the illegal throw, another one down here for a probable 19-18 lead here with just under 4 minutes to play. Back to pass, Rogers looking, flushed out of the pocket, still looking, and finally throws it across the field, and that ball is caught there right near the first down marker by the Woo. But the football, of course, right in the middle of the lane between the hash marks. Here's the handoff. Good run here to the outside. After the handoff, it's going to be enough for a first down.
How much more is the question?
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Mack again. Well, the handoff is fake to Mack. It's going to be Rogers to run it, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown. So they'll try it again here on second down, although the yard marker says 4th.
So this is a 2-point conversion, I believe.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, there you go. I thought he said he stepped out. Yeah, it would be the 2. You're right. Yep, you're right. Woo. Here comes the throw off now. With a 25-18 lead, remains a 7-point game. Oh, nice return there. Could have been. As that ball went in and out of the hands of Demisio Ewing Jr., able to pick it back up. He would have maybe for the Lunkers. Low snap off the carpet. Here's the handoff. Up the middle run there for Brandon Mackey. And he's such a workhorse. He'll pick up 12 yards to get forward. Pence in the gun. They'll fake the handoff to Mackey. This will be a run up the middle there for Rush. And gets it into Woo territory at the 24-yard line. It's a short. We got movement along the offensive line right here. It looked like that's Rajay with a minute 23 left. Push the football back into Lunkers territory at the 21-yard line. Rush, back to pass, throws it over the middle. That ball incomplete. Pass was a bit high. The intended receiver was Rajay Johnson-Sanders. They were off. but it is 3rd and 13. Rush is on, and some movement here. Now the offensive guy moved first, but the defender may adjust. So it will be 3rd and 13. Basically just play over right here. Rush will take the snap. Rush out of pocket, throws it deep. Oh! Almost caught down there, almost a spectacular catch. But Wu showing blitz, and this blitz has been effective tonight. Rush is on. Rush out of the pocket, throws it deep. It was incomplete, and Iowa Wu defense holds. For the Lunkers. Very advantageous for the Wu. Back to pass Rogers. Steps in the pocket. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws across his body. That ball is caught near the near side. And out of bounds goes Jeff Mack after a gain now. Iowa trying to extend its lead. One-step drop for Rogers. Throws it near side. And into the end zone for the touchdown. Wu score in 2 plays. So they go for 2, as you mentioned. Back to pass Rogers. Looking. Conversions have been hard to come by. There's a flag down on the play. Rogers flushed out of the pocket. He's got a path to the end zone. He'll take it, run, dive, and get it in. But will it count? There is a flag down back at the 20-yard line.
I don't think it'll count. As amazing of a play that.
This will officially be for a 2-point attempt. Back to pass. Rogers looking. Does a spin in the pocket. Now throws it short. He's got Jeff Mack open. Mack will rush straight ahead and be cut down at about 3 yards shy. Well, without the penalty, they get the 2-point conversion. But here's the throw off from Rogers. That's going to be taken there at the 4-yard line by the return man for the Lunkers, Demisio Ewing Jr., and nowhere to go. He was run perpendicular to the 5-yard line.
At some point for the Lunkers, so he's no stranger to this.
45 yards from the end zone. Rush is on. Rush gets away from the blitz, throws it out, and is caught on the far side. That is Kendrick Payne. Gets it out toward midfield. It pushed out of bounds here with 9 seconds to go. Rush, the only player in the backfield. They got 2 deep on the near side, 1 on the far side. Blitz is on. Rush is back, and down he goes. They might have got away with a face mask penalty right there, but he's sacked back at the... They're going to mark him down at the 10-yard line with 1 second remaining. That's a 13-yard loss. First down number 8. Ozark got 9 in the first half. We were also 1 and 2 on third down conversions. Flushed out of the pocket. Rogers looking. Throws across the body. That ball's incomplete. Had an intended receiver open 6 on third down conversion tries in the first half. It was also 1 of 2. 1 of 3 on fourth down conversion tries. Who didn't have to attempt any of those. And Rogers. So 3rd and 5 here for the Wu. Here's the handoff. They'll give it to Jeff Mack. Cuts to the far side. Gets slammed into that blockboard on the far side. He'll be just a couple yards. 1 of 3 on third down conversion tries. Rogers to throw. Back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown for the Wu. On the receiving end is R.J. Cadell again. The end zone for the Wu. Rogers back to pass, throws it, ball is caught to the end zone, into the end zone, pass is caught and good. Important lead, an 18-point difference in this game for the Wu. That's going to bounce at the 6 and go out of bounds, so no return on the play there for the Lunkers. Ozark will get their first possession for Ozark. Again, Josh White started the game. Limped off the field there in the first half. Intended target to the near side was Rajay Johnson-Sanders.
We're down 19, rather.
10:53 to play here in this third quarter. Rushes on in the end zone. He's got to throw it incomplete. He did have an intended receiver out there. Boy, Rush motions his receiver to go. He'll take the snap, roll it out. That ball is caught. and it's going to result in a Lunker first down.
That time
to the 16-yard line.
That time, good blocking there.
10th first down of the game for the Lunkers. Here's a quick snap. Here's the handoff. Goes to Mackey on the run. Oh, upfield run. He's going to break it open and go to the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow. That's what Brandon Mackey can do. And
35-yard run for a touchdown. They'll go for one here. Snap is mishandled. Rush throws to the end zone. There, but it's dropped off the fingertip. And
another short throw off.
Another short throw off. Another penalty coming up. Wu will try to return it. And they're going to get it back out to the 24-yard line. So even after the return, they're going to gain an extra yard because they'll get it 1st and 10 on the road for those games, or how long the guys play there. Didn't get a chance to look up how long they play, just where. Here's a quick throw from the Wu, and that pass is caught inside the 20 to the 20, or to the 18-yard line. Wu leading the Lunkers. Ozark trying to show a little bit of a blitz right here. There's Rogers. Takes a knee-high snap all the way back to the 16-yard line. He'll have to just unload that one and throw it out of bounds. 5 times tonight. Receiver going out wide, but the handoff comes to the near side. Jeff Mack, a big run down the near sideline. He's got the first down and then some. Had to get 3 yards out of it to the 15-yard line.
The home against the X-Men.
So here's the 2-point conversion play from the 10-yard line for the Wu. And Rogers got hit on the near side, cuts to the other side of the field, and takes it into the end zone for the 2. Or correction, for the touchdown. It remains 39-24. Video screen still says 45, but 39 the official score. Here's Rogers to pass. That ball's deflected, knocked out of bounds. He had a receiver open over there, but it was knocked away. Good defensive. Rogers, he's taking the team the distance tonight. Rolls it out, looks to throw, has a receiver open near side. Ball is caught. Immediate tackle made right there. 3rd and goal to go right here. No pressure on Rogers. He'll run this one up the middle. Bounce to the outside. Trying to get to the quarter of the end zone, but is going to make it. Touchdown.
No whistle.
It looked like they had him stopped, but he fights his way in. On a 4th and goal call for the 2, they'll give it to Jeff Mack. Tries to get up the middle. He's cut short. He stopped short, only a yard gain. And that's a big offensive series for the Lunkers. Wide open far side. They're going to take it to the house on the touchdown. It's a 49-yard touchdown pass from the 1-yard line. And just like that, the Lunkers strike and strike big. That makes a 39-30 lead. They'll go for 2 here. Well, the Lunkers back to pass. They'll flip it over to Mackey, and he'll be stopped short. So that's a key stop defensively for the 11th first down of the game for the Lunkers, and now they get the throw off right here. There's a throw off. No problem with this one going inside the 10. It's got to go out of bounds. Defense has been playing stellar today. Back to pass now is Carlos Rogers from his own end. It's got a receiver and incomplete. Receiver was open briefly, and then 2 of the defenders closing in. So the pass on 2nd down falls on 10. Takes a snap at the end zone, looks. Now we'll do a shovel pass out to Jeff Mack, and Mack's going to pick up the first down. Mack with a first down. Half. The 2nd of the game. Here is Rogers running the football, and he'll just slide once he gets into Lunker territory at the 24-yard line. Rogers takes the snap, looks to throw, got the receiver, ball is caught over the middle. And the receiver is going to get the first down as Justin Brown comes up with that grab. 30 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the pass to the near side. That ball is caught. That's Brown once again. And that's going to go for yard line now. Man starts in motion, far side, behind the line of scrimmage to the near side. Rogers right up the middle of the lane. Oh, he took out the defender at the 5-yard line. Stiff-armed his way to the 4. They are 2 of 5 on third down conversion tries to the end zone. The ball is swatted and knocked away. Good defense there on the part of the Lunkers. Darius Rogers will take the snap. One-step drop, fakes a throw. Now will throw it the other way, and that ball is incomplete. It was caught. It was caught briefly, but for the Woo. They'll change end zone, so Woo now operating left to right. Football is spotted at the 14-yard line. Back to pass. It is Rogers, looks at the end zone, throws, ball caught, touchdown! And it's Justin Brown for the reception from Rogers. Woo will go for 2 here. They snap it at the 10. Looking is Rogers. Throws it to the end zone. Oh, and it's caught! Got it for the conversion. Ozark will throw it off. Or I should say will throw it off. Ozark get off of the hands.
He touched it. That should be a safety.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, you're right. Went off of the hands of Demisio Ewing Jr.
Should be a
30. Both teams coming into this matchup 1-1 overall. That's going to be another short throw off. And the return by the Woos out to the 20, 25, and
another flag.
There are now 3 flags on the play. One came in late. Fourth quarter, they had 1 play earlier. And a botched handoff picked up there by Rogers, throws it and it's incomplete. Well, that threw the timing off of the play.
Looked like Mac touched that.
That and then try to come back here on second down. So 2nd and 10, 13:22 to go in the ball game. Rogers will throw. Got a man open in the flat. That's Jeff Mack, and that ball is caught right at the line of scrimmage.
Design is a good one.
So 3rd and 10. Back to pass Rogers. Throws a short pass over the middle. Ball caught. It's Brown again, and he fights his way down to the 5-yard line. So goal now at the 6-yard line. Woo. It's the football. He got hit. Back in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback for the Lunkers. This could be a potential momentum swing for the Lunkers right here. Rush back to pass. This is going to be a throw off to Mackey. Mackey's got to the 15, 20, 25, down the far sideline. And for the second time, it's another touchdown. Huge play. This recovery, 45 yards. Last time it was 1 play at 49. Matt Rush will take the snap back at the 10. Rush is on. Rush. He'll throw to the end zone. That ball is incomplete, but flag is down.
I believe it was holding.
Just under 5 minutes to go third quarter, and now a 45-yard run from Mackey. This throw will bounce at the 7. It'll be taken in the end zone by the Woo. They'll return it out. The return man is Marcel Brooks, and he's going to be brought down at around the 12-yard line. That's where the Woo will begin first. They made some mistakes, but they've been able to overcome the few they made tonight. Here's a strong run by the Woo. Jeff Mack again. He's been the workhorse for the Woo. For the Woo leading the Lunkers here. Here's the handoff. Jeff Mack again getting the carry. He's got the first down. He needed to get to the 22. Gets forward progress to the reach out of the formation. Mack in motion. They'll fake it this time to Mack. Rogers will keep it himself and be brought down. Good tackle made right there. And a guy whose name we haven't called a lot tonight. Man in motion. Back to pass. Rogers looks, throws over the middle.
Wide open.
Caught! Wide open at the 5. And the Woo got the time.
It's set.
They'll take their time, snap the football. Rogers back to pass, looking, throws, and throw. The intended receiver was Justin Brown, a false incomplete. But with 8:24 remaining, first-year teams sometimes struggle. It's showing the case tonight. The Lunkers.
Should be another
trying
safety.
to get it out, and maybe another safety. It may be another safety.
They're going to roll at the 1. I think he was out of the end zone.
Oh, yep. This time they're going to run the football. They give it to Mack. He's tripped up and stopped at the 2-yard line. It's a 1-yard gain. Flank to the right, or to the left of the quarterback rush. Fakes the handoff, rush up the middle. He'll be brought down to the 6-yard line. So it's 3rd and 5 now coming up. Back to pass. Here's a throw over the middle, incomplete. Had a guy open right there. Intended receiver was to given the score. Go for it here deep in their own end. They'll throw it deep. They've got a receiver and it's incomplete. Intended receiver there, but that's what the discussion was all about. Wu will take over. And Rogers fakes a throw once, throws it twice, gets it out to the 10-yard line. The receiver's going to bring it back to the 5. Fights his way up, and that's Mackey on the reception. And a flag is down on the play. So that'd be a big result for the Wu. Here's the snap down from the 20-yard line. Rogers back to pass, looks. Ooh. Throws in. Here's the snap. Rogers flushed out of the pocket. Mack trying to provide, one of his defenders, trying to provide some offense. They're going to throw it. It's caught by Jeff Mack. Now, no, it's caught by Gerald Lenore that was providing the blocking that time for the quarterback. Rogers. Now Rogers in the zone. Oh, it's incomplete. And the receiver, he just could not hang on. For the 9. Here's the
False start or delay of game.
So that'll back it up 5 yards. Well, Heisman Trophy winner and former Los Angeles Oakland Raider. Here's the
intentional grounding. I think it's intentional grounding.
That's going to be a safe. 2:55 remaining. 1st and 10 for the 5. He'll get a nice run out to the 9-yard line. So that's a 4-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Good job to hold on to the ball there by Mackey.
9-yard line. Spotted. Back to pass. Matt Rush. Flush out of the pocket. He'll get the first down. Out to the 20, and has run out of bounds at around the 21, 22-yard line, maybe the 23. Held in check. And now it's a 1st and 10 for the Lunkers here at the 24-yard line. Matt Rush back to pass, takes a snap, looks downfield, flushed out of the pocket, will throw it short and out of bounds. 2nd down left. Back to pass on a low snap. Looks to throw, fakes the throw, and it's going to run out of the pocket on the far side. That's going to result in a loss. Here's the snap. Fake handoff to Mackey. They'll throw it downfield. Got the receiver, and it's into the end zone for the touchdown. Again, another long play. Devontae Key with the score for the touchdown. 14th first down of the night. Touchdown coming at the 1:41 mark of the 4th quarter. They'll throw this a high incomplete. Oh. The intended receiver got pushed out of bounds. Just got it. Back to pass in the end zone. Rush pocket, throws it far sideline. Ball is caught and
close. I think he's short.
It looks like he's short a yard. So 55-42 is the score. Wu with 1:41 remaining. Here's the handoff now as they get this to Jeff Mack. And Mack gets about a yard to the 22-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 play now with 1:33 to go. And a quick handoff there to Jeff Mack.
Another timeout, so it'll be 3rd and
1. Here's the pitch over to Mack. Mack runs it out to the 16-yard line.
Final timeout called by Ozarks.
5-yard. Are the Wu here. A first down will end the game. Here's Rogers. He'll take the snap. Up. He's got the first down. Inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And it is 1st and 10, Iowa Wu. 1st and goal to go.
I'm calling it right now.
Yep. Mack will just take it, the snap himself, work it out to the 5, and stretch it into the end zone for the winning touchdown. To take the snap. This will be a run play all the way, I believe. Mack will run in the middle and be line. That 2-point conversion really didn't matter. And 61-42, as you mentioned, as the score. And I think they would like to keep this as impressive of a score as possible. So the defense up here. That ball's going to go and bounce out of bounds. It goes out of bounds. Back. Lunkers. So they're going to throw it deep here, try to. They got a receiver open. The ball is caught to the Woo 20-yard line. 25-yard pass. They get a quick score, and they get that 20-yard free play. They could, I guess, get the football back if you're thinking in those terms. Boy, Matt Rush just scrambled around. This taking a lot of time off the clock, and he finally gained some yardage. But we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So first and 20. They got to respot the football here for just a moment. They had it in the wrong spot. It's going to be at the 19-yard line, I think. Matt Rush motions his receiver to go. Back to pass. Looks downfield. He'll throw deep. He's got the receiver open. That ball is caught at the 8-yard line.
Might be the last play of the game here. Clock running, and that will do it.
23-yard completion on the last play of the game. And the Iowa Woo have won their second in a row. And for the first time in program history, they are above the 500 mark at 2-1.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.